Once again, this is Mr. H, and I want to thank the Hot 120 staff for allowing me to come to share a few words on the hot topics. Right now, we're going to deal with a topic that is trending right now, and it deals with a lot of people, and a lot of people have different sides to the argument. All we want to do is just present the information. So today, we're going to talk about the no gay gene. There was a massive study just completed. I think they looked at 480,000 profiles. I think it had maybe 26,000 participants in it. And what they have concluded is there's not one single gene in the human body or in the human DNA that decides that you are gay or determines that you are gay. Now, this is profound because if anybody knows this argument, some people were saying nature and some people were saying nurture. And so now that this study has been done, a lot of people are running, according to their agenda. And so what's happening is, though, it was an argument between nature and nurture. Those that lean to the argument of nurture, saying it's a societal environmental choice. Those that lean to the argument of nature always said it's biological. They were born that way. Okay. Well, this study doesn't prove that. What it really doesn't give. Some people are running with it, but it really doesn't give ground to either one, because what it's saying is there is no one gene that determines whether you're going to be gay or not. So I guess that doesn't support the nature argument strongly, right? But what they find out is there is 5 significant variant traits that are found in people who participate in same-sex behaviors. So it's 5 variant traits. But they also said that these 5 variant traits also impact smell, and these 5 variant traits can also be found when men go bald. Now, don't go crazy. I'm not saying because you're going bald, you're going to be gay. But what they're saying is these 5 variant traits have shown up in people with same-sex behaviors. It's also shown up with people who are going bald. And it also said that these 5 variant traits have the ability to impact smell. And then some scientists are saying smell is also another thing that attracts, that causes sexual attraction. So, but again, as I restate, there is no one gene. Now, those who are from the psychological community and spiritual community, they're amping up and getting, trying to use this study to promote conversion therapy. Now, those of you that don't know what conversion therapy, that's when you take somebody that's dealing in homosexual behavior and you do an intervention either from a spiritual perspective or psychological perspective and try to convert them back to being a heterosexual. So people that read the study saying, okay, since there's no gene, then it's all social, then we can change the social beliefs, we can change the social order in reference to this person, and then via intervention cause them to be heterosexual. To me, that's deep, but that's where they're going with it. And so that's creating a lot of animosity, because those that are gay and say they were born that way, and there have been some people that said they knew when they were 5 years old that they were gay. And so that's an interesting conversation, but everybody's running with this study because the study is the first one of this size to prove that there is no one biological thing that determines if you're gay. And actually the study says that uh, is part biological and part environment, and based on that, everybody's taking a stab at trying to strengthen their argument in this whole debate. Now, one thing that a molecular biologist by the name of Andrea Ganna uh, said is that it goes to show that sexuality is not, basically like one cup of soup, that is a lot of diverse things that go into determine somebody's sexuality. Um, so this is what this study proves, that you can't just nail it to one thing. It's sexuality is complex. So this is what Andre is alluding. This is what she's saying, that this study shows that it's not just one quick fix, but it's a complex matter. And so nobody can really, I guess, in what also she's saying, nobody can really say, I was just born that way and the environment didn't have nothing to do with it, or it was totally environment, I wasn't born that way. She's saying it was a mixture of that. This is interesting. No single gay gene. No, not one. So I am interested in your comments. I want to know what members of the heterosexual community has to say, spiritual community. I want to know what people from the gay community have to say. Okay. I'm interested in your thoughts. I'm interested in your comments. I want to know people that believe in conversion therapy. I want to hear what you got to say. Because this is interesting. This changes the game in a lot of aspects in reference to how people articulate the nurture nature conversation. And so a lot of things are going on in this country, and liberals are going to use this study to promote their agenda, and the conservatives are going to use this study to promote their agenda. I just hope that in all of it, that you treat people with human being, and allow them to experience the equality you would want for yourself, no matter where you fall on the spectrum. And again, once again, this is Hot 120 Degrees, and it's only our job to just present the facts and allow you to comment and put your perspective on it. And so I'm going to ask you to partner with us. No, I'm not asking for money. I'm asking you to partner. I'm asking you to do something real simple. Please subscribe to our channel. Hit the subscribe button below. Hit the bell so you can be notified every time we post new content. When I ask you to partner, I'm asking you to subscribe so that we will be able to hear your comments, get your voice out there, talk about the topics that concern you, and then present the facts to the best of our ability. Okay, so again, this is Mr. H. I want to thank the Hot 120 staff for allowing me to talk on these topics. Hit the subscribe button. Let me know your comments, how you feel about the subject matter. Peace.